The title of this video won't be exactly right. It only updates every few minutes at most, and besides, YouTube doesn't update its view counts in real time anyway, so don't bother refreshing and refreshing and refreshing. You won't actually be able to see it ticking up second by second. If it's actually 100% spot on, it's a miracle, but if it's close, then the code I've written is still working. But at some point, that code will break, and the title of this video will slip more and more out of touch with reality. The context: Roman Reigns versus The Authority. To fully understand why Stephanie McMahon was so angry that night, we need to look at the bigger picture. At this time, Roman Reigns was in the middle of a heated rivalry with The Authority, the villainous faction led by Stephanie McMahon and her husband Triple H. The Authority had been ruling WWE with an iron fist, and they saw Roman Reigns as a major threat to their power. Leading up to this night, Reigns had been put through the ringer by The Authority. He had been screwed out of the WWE Championship multiple times, humiliated and forced to jump through hoops just to get a title shot. But despite everything, Reigns kept fighting back, refusing to be broken by The Authority's tactics. The night of Raw, December 14th, 2015. So let's set the stage. It's December 14th, 2015, and Roman Reigns is set to face Sheamus for the WWE Championship in the main event of Raw. Sheamus, who was aligned with The Authority, had cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase at Survivor Series a month earlier to win the title from Reigns. This match was Reigns' big chance to get his title back. But before we even got to the main event, tensions were already sky high. The Authority had stacked the deck against Reigns in every way possible, with Stephanie McMahon making it clear that she would do anything to keep the title away from him. She even added a stipulation: if Reigns lost, he would be fired from WWE. The main event was as intense as you'd expect. Reigns and Sheamus went back and forth, with both men giving everything they had. The match had interference from members of the League of Nations, Sheamus's allies, who did everything they could to help him retain the title. But despite the odds, Reigns fought back with everything he had. And then it happened. Reigns connected with a Superman punch, followed by a spear, and pinned Sheamus for the 3 count. The crowd erupted as Reigns finally won back the WWE Championship, but that's not where the story ends. Stephanie's fury unleashed. After the match, Stephanie McMahon stormed down to the ring, and she was absolutely livid. You could see the rage in her eyes as she marched towards Reigns. This wasn't just about losing the WWE Championship, it was personal. Reigns had defied The Authority at every turn, and now he had done the one thing they had tried so hard to prevent. As Stephanie got into the ring, she immediately got in Reigns' face. The tension was palpable. The crowd was chanting for Reigns, and you could tell Stephanie was about to explode, and explode she did. Stephanie unleashed a verbal tirade on Reigns, berating him for his actions and mocking his family, including his legendary wrestling lineage. She slapped Reigns across the face multiple times, but Reigns just stood there, taking it all in with a smirk on his face. He knew he had won, and there was nothing Stephanie could do about it. The segment ended with Stephanie storming out of the ring, fuming with anger, while Reigns stood tall, WWE Championship in hand. It was a powerful moment that solidified Reigns as the top babyface in WWE and set the stage for the continued rivalry between him and The Authority. The aftermath: Reigns' rise to the top. This moment on Raw was a turning point for Roman Reigns. It marked the beginning of his ascent to becoming the face of WWE. Despite the overwhelming odds and The Authority's attempts to hold him down, Reigns had proven himself as a legitimate champion and a force to be reckoned with. For Stephanie McMahon and The Authority, this loss was a major blow. It showed that no matter how much power they had, they couldn't control everything. Reigns had defied them and come out on top, and the WWE Universe rallied behind him because of it. This rivalry would continue to play out over the following months, with Reigns eventually facing Triple H in the main event of WrestleMania 32, where he would again come out victorious. But this night on Raw, December 14th, 2015, was where it all began. The night when Stephanie McMahon's fury was unleashed, and Roman Reigns solidified his place at the top of WWE. 15 facts you didn't know about Stephanie McMahon and Roman Reigns. Now let's dive into some lesser-known facts about the two superstars at the center of this epic moment. Roman Reigns' football background. Before becoming a WWE superstar, Roman Reigns played professional football in the NFL. He was signed by the Minnesota Vikings and the Jacksonville Jaguars in 2007, but his football career was cut short due to health issues. Stephanie McMahon's first on-screen role in WWE was as an innocent sweet character in 1999. She was involved in a storyline where she was kidnapped by The Undertaker. Roman Reigns' wrestling family. Roman Reigns comes from the legendary Anoa'i wrestling family, which includes icons like The Rock, Yokozuna, Rikishi, and the USOs. Wrestling is in his blood. Stephanie's WWE training. Stephanie McMahon underwent rigorous wrestling training before stepping into the ring for her first match. She trained under legendary wrestler The Fabulous Moolah. Roman Reigns' real name is Leati Joseph Anoa'i. Roman Reigns was a name created by WWE as part of his character's persona. Stephanie's college education. Stephanie McMahon holds a degree in communications from Boston University. She's not just a wrestling executive, she's well-educated too. Roman's acting roles. Roman Reigns has appeared in movies and TV shows outside of WWE. He made a cameo in the 2019 film Hobbs and Shaw alongside his cousin Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Stephanie's charity work. Stephanie McMahon is heavily involved in charity work. She's a board member of the Boys and Girls Clubs of America and works with numerous other charities. Roman's leukemia battle. In 2018, Roman Reigns revealed that he had been battling leukemia for years. He stepped away from WWE to focus on his health and made a triumphant return in 2019 after his leukemia went into remission. Stephanie's first WWE match. Stephanie McMahon's first WWE match was at No Mercy 1999, where she teamed up with Tess to face Jeff Jarrett and Deborah. She pinned Jarrett to win the match. Roman's tattoos. Roman Reigns' tattoos are deeply meaningful. His sleeve tattoo is a traditional Samoan design that represents his heritage and family. Stephanie's love for fitness. Stephanie McMahon is a fitness enthusiast and regularly shares her workout routines on social media. She even trained with Triple H for his WrestleMania matches. Roman's Shield Brotherhood. Roman Reigns, alongside Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, formed the Shield, one of the most dominant factions in WWE history. Their bond was strong both on screen and off. Stephanie's real-life power. Stephanie McMahon is WWE's Chief Brand Officer, CBO, making her one of the most powerful women in sports entertainment. Roman's iconic spear. Roman Reigns' finishing move, the spear, is one of the most devastating in WWE. He was inspired to use it by watching legendary wrestlers like Goldberg and Edge. And there you have it, the story of one of the most intense segments in WWE history, where Stephanie McMahon's fury was unleashed on Roman Reigns, along with some fun facts about the superstars involved. This moment was more than just a segment on Raw. It was a defining chapter in the rivalry between Reigns and the Authority. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more WWE content. Let me know in the comments, what's your favorite Roman Reigns or Stephanie McMahon moment? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.